kicking in. Oh my gosh, it's kicking in, bro. Holy. The last time you saw my car, we swapped the interior to be black and we didn't finish it because you can see there are still, you know, some things that are still tan, like this right here, the headliner, back here where the subwoofer goes. So what my plan was is to paint what we need to paint with the headliner, where we're gonna remove it, wrap that in black Alcantara, and put a Rolls Royce, don't forget that, a Rolls Royce style star kit in it with shooting stars. Of course.
Because he's a racer.
I have no clue in what particular order we're gonna do this. Up or wide, up or wide. But for now we need to get the seats out, and pretty sure all of you on this channel know how to do that, so we're just gonna skip right ahead, pull them out, come right back, because I mean, Issa seems lost. He's we're just gonna pull the seats out for now, and we're gonna start ripping out this headliner, but we're not gonna show you guys the seats, so we'll catch up with you guys in a second.
You know what's crazy? In the interior video, he said he found the interior.
He didn't give you any credit?
No credit.
What do you mean? No shot!
He said,
he was like, yeah, so I
Found a junkyard that has a part out, Ls430. We took the whole interior.
So I was like, wow, that's
Ben, pull it out the back seat, out the back.
Out the back?
Yeah.
No shot, I did that.
Oh yeah, you did.
I deeply apologize.
Okay, big man. Watch the paint, watch the paint, watch the paint.
It's getting wrapped anyway, it's okay. What's the plan with those pillars?
So, we're gonna wrap this black with the Alcantara.
Did you show it?
No, not yet.
Come on, bro.
What the hell, man?
This is the, yeah.
It does?
Yeah, it does.
Nice.
Tara, what are we doing?
We're gonna wrap this piece in the black Alcantara, but we're gonna paint this black.
The plastic. Plastic's gonna get
All
painted.
plastics are gonna get dyed, and everything else is straight suede.
Everything that starts with the roof, so everything above this line is gonna get blacked out. Suede, yeah.
And
suede.
this whole headliner. What about that?
I don't know if we're gonna have to figure out. I honestly don't know. Also gotta figure out how to put stars in there, so.
Yeah.
Wait, we're doing
Yeah.
that?
I mean, well, we're not gonna have the one thing with no stars on it.
Some people do.
Yeah, but they suck. I don't
If
like
it's the one that rolls up, we just have to give the stars enough space for it to roll up. And if it's the one that slides back, it's even simpler. We literally just give it extra room so it slides back and forth. That's it.
Wow.
I'm hyped now.
Happy guy.
But first, we gotta get the headliner out. So.
Look at us.
So,
Yes, it is.
alright, so,
Oh god, it's coming down. Things are falling on the camera.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, no.
That's it. It's out. It's out.
Don't worry, guys. I got this. I'm protecting this priceless black interior that Issa found.
I don't want to break more camera wires. I don't want to be responsible.
So you just stuck on so many things, bro.
oh wow.
What's the hold up, bro? I thought you said we were good to go. So I dropped the whole thing on my head. We're still disconnecting things.
One more thing, man. One more.
The Lexus comes a rockin', no coming back.
Now it's out.
Aye.
Ben, we're gonna somehow have to skew it.
You're gonna pull it out through the window?
No, we're gonna have to pull it out through that back door.
You know, I should just drive the car on like this, like get that race car feel, right?
I'll take out the rear seats right now. Don't say that.
Dude, I'll be.
Alright,
I'll
drop
be
the subframe. We're welding the diff.
hold on.
The first plan was to drop this whole silver thing, but we found out that that's holding up the entire glass. So what we're gonna try now is we're gonna remove the two bump stops on both sides of the rail and then try to slide the sunroof thing outwards like that.
So we have it removed.
Both of them?
Yeah. So let's see.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right.
It's already black.
Yeah, it's already black, bro.
Oh, yeah.
So now we have to figure out how to wrap our headliner, that sunroof thing, and put all the stars in it.
The A, B, and C colors.
Yeah.
So us, you've been sitting in here for like 15 minutes. What's the thought process that's going on?
For the sunroof, basically, we need to do the entire headliner, wrap it, put the stars in it, and then we have to bring that whole shebang over here. And then once it's in the car, route the stars into over here where the sunroof is gonna go, and it's just gonna have the extra 22 inches of slack so that when it slides back and forth, it can obviously slide back and forth with the stars. That's pretty much it. First, we gotta get the headliner done though, so we gotta go wrap that.
All right, so let's go.
All right, so we got this set up outside on the stands, and we're gonna lay out our Alcantara and trim out the extras, and then get to laying it down on this, roughly. section by section. First, we're gonna do a pretty simple thing. We're gonna spray our adhesive on this, and then spray our adhesive on that, and then lay it down, and then go section, 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 section until we get it done. This went from passion project to very stressful very quickly. When we started first hand laying this, and if you can see here, there's a little bit of a crease. And once that crease developed in this entire fabric, it was like we were vinyl wrapping, not laying down a fabric. So then we called Adam, and Adam came, and we started laying this, basically treating it like vinyl. And we sprayed glue on both sides, laid it down with a squeegee, and then did that for the rest of this. So now it's all laid on this side, nice and good. Kind of harder than I thought it was going to be. I think the actual way of doing it is to put it down all at once, start from the middle and then come out to the edges. Now we have to deal with all of these contours. Adam got that.
Not that hard.
While we're dealing with the headliner, Aki is prepping all of our plastic pieces that we're going to be dyeing black, masking them up, scratching them up with a Scotch-Brite, cleaning it, and then he's going to paint it all. Down. So now we got to cut out all of our holes, make sure it's laid again, and then do the final trimming. That's kind of boring. While we do that, Aki is going to paint all the trim pieces.
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see how
If
bad.
it's up, it's not on me, man.
The stars will cover it.
Where's the cover?
We finished all this tan stuff and the razor.
What? The poor razor. What did
Limited
you do?
edition
Black razor.
This is all black now.
Tan equals base model. We don't do base model, even though we are one.
You gotta look the part, not actually be the part. Remember.
Fake it till you make it, bro.
Fake it till you make it.
right.
Of course.
Officially converted.
Just like this guy with his race car.
Front wheel drive, manual, base.
Hey, but it got Rigoros.
Now we're swapped in.
All right, hey.
This stuff looks so much better black.
Yeah.
Especially this looks good. After, I think it was 2 hours or 1 hour, something like that. The headliner's also done.
No, we do. I gotta show that.
For this stuff. Dude, Adam, you want to keep kicking things over, bro? This guy doesn't pay for stuff, he just starts kicking it over.
Yeah, right.
Wait till you get to E36, bro. So this stuff was pretty simple. We cut it, trimmed it, put the glue underneath, let the glue dry, and then we obviously fold it in all over. So the sunroof, all the edges, all that. In theory, our headliner is done, but we can flip it and see the final result. Why is there a napkin stuck to this? Oh my God, what is that? That looks fire. This looks really good. I can't wait to put this in the car. Sick, bro. That looks so good. We got the suede effect. Look at that. Now we still have to wrap his pillars, this back thing behind the back seats, and also his sunroof. So that's the next thing we have to wrap. Same procedure. Should look good in the end. Day is coming to an end, so we will pick up back tomorrow. It's day 2. We went to Harbor Freight and we got a couple more things to help us finish this job.
We got a Dremel, some bits.
Where's it at, bro?
So I got a glue gun, a Dremel bits, 1 set, and then I got over here, I got some hot glue sticks, and we have another drill bit set.
So we basically got the Dremels and the bits. See how tiny those drill bits are? That's so that we can poke holes into our headliner and our sunroof, wherever it is, without messing things up. Regular drill bits were too big and would probably do that. So very tiny things on a Dremel should be good. For today, this is probably gonna be a 3-day thing, but for today, the objective is to finish the stars on the headliner and the sunroof. So we have to wrap the sunroof cover with suede, put stars in both and attach them and get that whole system working. And then day 3, we'll finish wrapping all of our pillars and all that stuff and complete the interior. Let's get to the sunroof. Pull the Lexus out of the garage. We've got our headliner on a table. We've got all of our stuff laid out with the sunroof, so we're going to plot out where all the stars are going to go first and then go from there. We've got lines all up on our headliner now. It's a grid of however many squares you see, and Adam's gonna figure out how many we need in each. How much do you think approximately?
There's 40 squares, so about 13.
13 stars per square. They're also on our sunroof to make it all even, because if you do random hubble jubble, it might look pretty bad. What?
14.
14 stars per square, so that's
That's
all evenly distributed, and that's for our 550 star kit until we add 500 more in the
Yeah,
future,
I'm
right?
about to add 500 more, 14 per square.
Yeah.
What kind of...
So this is basically to keep it all organized and have it look even. So it's on our sunroof and it's on our headliner. Now we just gotta dot out 550 stars and drill them out.
Wow,
And you
look
know,
at this
people
guy.
were like, oh, you know, let's not make a grid. Why not make it complicated? All this, like this.
Oh!
I'll kiss you, bro.
You're
Shut
the
up.
least frightening
Did you
person
guys
here.
hear that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
My little princess.
Oh. You're 6 foot princess.
Why are we putting 20 under the visor?
Why are you asking so many questions, Alki? Go sit down.
20?
The visor starts here. The visor goes from here to here to here to here. You're not seeing any of these stars.
Oh.
They're there to be even. You would see it from the very corners.
No, he actually makes a really good point. Yeah, but it'll be even though.
Okay, but
Okay, even if I take out 2 of each. Okay, but if he opens the headliner or the sun visor and it's like less stars there, it's gonna look whack.
Or if there's no stars.
whatever. Fine, do what you gotta do.
Adam already did the math, bro. Let's just leave it how it is.
Yeah, we're not taking another 2 hours to do no more math. We're good. Alright, Jason, hurry up. Plot those dots.
He said dots, not X's.
Look at this big circle that you made. You made a whole stop sign instead of making it random.
And then he made a square.
Look, come over here. Get the camera on this. He made a whole stop sign with the one in the middle and then made a rectangle.
High five,
Where's the
Lisa.
random?
Yeah, that sucks.
He didn't want random. He wanted a constellation.
Yeah, he made the dipper now. That's good.
Hold on, I'm gonna do dots. I'm gonna do dots. I'm gonna do
No
dots.
dots. We have to fix
This
that.
one. This one. We gotta fix this one.
Did we get rid of our stop sign? Yeah, we did. That should be good. Lisa's not doing this anymore.
That's what I said.
Okay, 14 stars now.
That's it, Lisa. You're fine.
After however long this just took, we tried doing random people different squares that would turn out random. Issa didn't touch anything after his hexagon and square incident.
The stop sign.
The stop sign. The rest of us did it. So now we've got all 550 stars, including on the
Look at
sunroof,
all those X's.
plotted out. And now we have to drill holes. So we got a Dremel because I wanted to get a very small bit so that it would make just enough space for the fiber optic and not mess up the suede. So we got a Dremel from Harbor Freight with a very small tip. Maybe we'll include a link for this in case anyone else wants to do it. Very tiny. And this works perfectly well. I tried it on one hole, so now we're going to do all the holes with this. I'm gonna try on the sunroof real quick if someone wants to hold it so we can get a demonstration. That's not that loud. So we've got one hole right here, right?
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy. The fiber optic barely goes into that hole and takes up the entire space. So that should be good.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
Did the hole come out or no? It only goes through the... Well, for the headliner, it's perfect. I don't know about the sunroof, the sunroof cover.
Oh, wait,
Liner
wait, wait,
went
wait.
through though,
I have an
right?
idea.
What?
Drill all the holes, and since you already got through this hard cardboard, you can get the pins and just do it.
Yeah, you're right. There we go. Initially, we bought like these T needles, and we thought it would puncture this stuff. It didn't. So we got the drill to puncture through the hard stuff. And since this does make it through the hard stuff, now we can use the needle to puncture through just the fabric because that's what we're not reaching.
So here, use it, use it.
This is just the right size for the fiber optic, and hopefully this goes through. Ready?
Yep.
Went through?
Right through.
And that is the perfect size for the fiber optic. So for this, we just got to do the Dremel and then the needle, but this is just straight Dremel all the way through. 550 times. You ready? Who's doing that? Why is the camera on me?
It's day 3?
Day three.
Day 3.
No one cares about what you have to say, buddy, all right? Anyways, I finished poking all the holes and stuff in the sunroof, so that's done. This is done. All of our holes are done.
Spaghetti.
Now all we have to do is install our spaghetti. Adam's already went ahead and done all of our strands, how we're gonna need them. So all you have to do is install it.
Alright, so basically what we're gonna end up doing, well, in my opinion right now, how I think we should do, we're gonna have one strand running along this line, going to the right, 3 strands running across this, the leftmost and the rightmost spilling out to this, and the middle one goes to the sunroof slider board thingy, and then the third, or the last strand, the 5th one, runs along there, spills onto the left.
And then we've got all these individual grids with 13, 14 stars in each of them. Some of them 15.
Some of them 16 actually. I feel like 2 of them are 16.
Nobody cares for the specifics, buddy. Time lapse time. while they work on the stars, it's like a one-man, two-man thing. So I decided to continue doing the cutouts for the pillars. I did all the little tabs like this. I cut them out. All this is all cut out, just in case it makes it easier when putting it on the pillar. So this is the old one. Oh my God, don't tell me this messed up this weight.
Yeah, in hindsight, we should have done it on the
Back?
back side.
Okay, now to figure out how to put down the pillar, because I have no idea. But I think all these little cutouts help it
Yeah.
attach to the shape. So I'm gonna try that right now. Okay, so because I followed the tabs on the other piece from factory perfectly, all these little imprints on the inside, I can tell where these little tabs are gonna go. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of using the fabric adhesive right off the rip, because that's a spray can, it's harder to control, I'm gonna hot glue the pieces that I know go where they're supposed to, and then work everything out afterwards with the spray adhesive. That'll go into time lapse, so you can take your music out. 'Kay, I would say I'm about a third done now. So this pillar right here is basically done, and there's no adhesive on the bottom of this. It's literally just these pieces on the inside glued together onto the pillar. There's nothing underneath that. That's what's basically holding it together. Copying the outline of this stock one really helped a lot, because as you can see here, there's a bunch of places where clips go and the pillar aligns itself, and that's where all those cutouts go, and it makes it a lot easier to install this. So basically what I did was I started from this inside circle. I took whichever area seemed the most troublesome, glued it down, put it down, and then I went all around this inside circle, did the outside. Anyways, point is, do the hard part first. It's 123.
Finally finished installing all the lights.
Almost all of them. We still have 125 left for the sunroof.
Our organization is on point here. Some would say a little bit too much. Some would say just adequate. Look at this. Gigantic strand into a small strand. Gigantic strand, small strand. Gigantic, small into every box until you come to the end and boom. This might be a little bit too much on organization, but whatever, we got it done. Now to the real star of the party, in my opinion. I finished the suede wrapped pillar. This was a pain. So I basically mimicked exactly how it came from the factory, besides a couple little things, and that helped a lot, having all that stuff. So basically the way I did that without using any adhesives is tension. I would glue one side and then get tension, wrap it around, and then glue it. So then, if you did that, for example, then this would be fully tight, no air bubbles, and I did that for the entire pillar. All the hard stuff I did first, I did the other easy stuff last, and it came out pretty good. So now we have to do that for this pillar, and
that pillar, and that pillar, and that pillar, and that pillar.
4 more. That took
Five.
5 more.
Yeah, you only did one. There's 6.
How many hours did that take me? 4 hours? It took me 4 hours to do. And there's more pillars. I'll just take them home, bro.
Yeah, right?
I know none of you care about that. He did way too much talking. Do any of you want to see how the stars look?
This isn't even a good representation, bro. You can't even see it.
We can do it for.
I can't see where I'm supposed to plug it in. Wait, got it.
Boop. Oh my God!
Nah, son.
We unlocked the twinkle mode, and this looks so sick. This is like the highlight of any star install.
Literally. This is Rolls Royce.
Dude!
Yeah, they can't. It looks more dramatic, but yeah, you can see the twinkle.
Can you see that?
You can see
Yeah, you can see that. Oh, that's amazing.
That looks sick.
That's awesome.
Let's say I got a lady friend in here, bro. I'm gonna lower the speed,
Bro,
make
it
it
looks so sick on the.
Make it red and sparkly. Make it red and sparkly. And watch, when I have the meteors, I'll be like, make a wish.
I'm cringing. I know everybody else is cringing right now.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
That's enough from him.
Day 56 of a 2-day job at most.
I got more fabric.
Issa was supposed to order enough fabric for just one little parcel shelf and a couple pillars, and instead he ordered all of this. So next episode, we're wrapping the Fiat in suede.
You can have as much as you want, honestly.
This is a lot. We could probably wrap some more random interior pieces when the time comes.
You trying to make your headliner black?
Yeah, we got a whole lot more. No, I like my red.
Okay.
We got a whole lot more. Issa finished up his parcel shelf. This thing looks beautiful, like everything else that's been getting wrapped so far.
Yeah, this came out really nice. Yeah, no one's really gonna see this, but it's the small details that count, you know?
way better than what it was before. I finished this, what is it, C-pillar? C-pillars wrap.
Oh my!
This looks sick as well. I keep sitting over there doing nothing for the past hour and a half now.
I'm not touching those shooting stars, bro.
We're gonna figure out the shooting star stage. Ah! God! Hot glue is still very hot.
I guess there's only the shooting stars left to install, and then we are good to put everything back. We here, man. It's like midnight. We gave up completely on the shooting star effort because we're going to tell the supplier of the kit that they messed up and they gave us some strands that had basically 4 or some were really short, and we're gonna return that.
And some were like this long, some were like way too long. They were, quality control just wasn't there.
So we're gonna return it, get another kit, but for now we're just gonna give up on that. Get just the regular stars done. If we give up on the shooting stars, all we have left to do is glue and cut. So that's what we're about to start doing on the sunroof first. You done, Issa?
You want them to be flat?
Are these as short as they can be? Alright, ready? First one going down. Oh, missed. How glue one? You wanna do something? That just spurted out something that was dry. It's not hot enough. Failure. I'm so tired, bro.
This is day number 4.
Remember that? We wasted all this time trying to do shooting stars.
He gets rid of them.
Because he's the one who quit and slammed it onto the ground, not us.
Yeah, we don't have it on video, but that's exactly what happened. He said,
Yep.
no more shooting stars, I'm done!
You guys should have seen it, man. Never seen Issa like this before.
Yeah, because I'm not like that.
The shooting stars made you like you, though. I don't know, man.
We'll be back shortly after this time lapse. We got back in the garage. We got our super glue. Did we tell them what happened?
No, we didn't. Oh, you might be asking why I have this mask on. So, Wasp, you're gonna open the door, please.
All right, so it's white in here, right? It's all white. It's nice and clean. Sneak peek. It's like we got a filter on. Dude, you can't even see it on camera. Bro, that's insane. You can tell on camera. When you can tell a color difference on camera, that's when you know it's bad. From the Canada fires, you probably already mentioned it, but very bad. Back to our safe haven that's clean inside. Our laboratory. It's so bad that cars on the road, DRLs on cars, instead of looking white, looks blue because of how thick the smoke is on the streets. So, not good. Back to what we were saying. Hot glue folded some of our fiber optics because it was so hot. So instead we got
Gorilla Glue.
Gorilla Glue.
Oh,
Super glue.
I'm blocking it.
So we're gonna use that instead to glue down all of our fiber optics, and we'll do that and be right back.
Tell the people what's going on, Isa.
So the glue we got, I got, the packaging said it bonds plastic. I guess it's too acidic for,
Yeah, it broke a quadrant of our stars over here, and it's, if you put too much pressure on some places, the stars are actually breaking off, which
Don't worry, but, you know, I'm a fan of Star Wars, so it's like that's the Dark Nebula over there or something, you know?
it's a constellation in this corner.
It's a purposeful design.
So, that's the predicament that we're in. We got the sunroof in. Now we're just gonna put the rest of the headliner in, and hopefully not create more constellations because of our nuclear reacting hot glue, apparently.
Huh?
How's it going?
This whole thing's about to fall. Oh, God. Oh,
I heard something.
Wasp, get your thing in.
There's no...
Hi, everyone. So...
There's no good. This is our camera. Our tripod is holding up our thing, and we're just figuring this out, which is why we can't really record. So,
Getting cramps. Damn, how you...
Now's all the time for this. All right, we'll be right back after we get this headliner in. Headliner is in, not fully. The Velcro tabs are still not stuck. The clips are not stuck still. Basically, what we did was, in case anyone else is suffering like we were for a good 30 minutes, there's one hook in the middle of this Lexus. We hooked it to that and then had the whole headliner sitting on that for a little bit. If your car doesn't have that, the next step we did was we bolted up things that held up the headliner. So that being our emergency handles, I bolted that one up. I bolted up the 2 front ones, and that held up the front. The back was held up by the hook. And now I'm gonna do this handle and then that handle, and then the headliner is basically bolted up to where it exactly has to be. And then we can worry about more tedious things like the clips and the Velcro tabs and all that. So we're gonna get to that. I'm gonna cut all these short.
This black interior looks phenomenal,
Yeah,
but on, it's like a nice little touch.
We're gonna ignore the fact that we're missing like 100 stars in that corner back there, but...
So I'm planning, because this went south unbelievably, not horribly, but it went south. I'm thinking of buying a whole new headliner, new sunroof piece, wrapping that black again, and and getting two 550 sets. So if we lose 100, it's not gonna look like this. So if we lose 100, it's not gonna be that bad. But I think now we know how to do it properly. So I'm thinking of having like 1100 stars with 10 shooting stars.
And with that, we'll be able to have 2 different colors, so that should be sick.
Yeah.
And the shooting stars will be going off at different times. So yeah, we're getting to the final assembly. I've got this B pillar in, ready to put all the pillars in, final reassembly, and then we should be good to go. The guy can't do anything on his headliner, bro. I had to put the screws in. Now I gotta figure out.
Who held it up like Hercules the whole time, freaking shaking his biceps and everything?
Team effort.
Yeah. Yes?
License and registration, please.
Oh,
I think there's some unsafe conditions going on.
Aren't you a little bit too young to be driving? I mean, can you even see over the steering wheel?
yeah.
Get out the car, sir. Hands on the hood. Reverse.
Driving like this is kind of cool. I can see why you Infinity guys do it all the time.
We just came at all of you Infinity drivers. Roast them in the comments.
Well,
Stick up for yourselves.
you drive a Lexus. Do this. You got a receding hairline and stuff. Yeah. Well, I know what I got.
And he violated himself before you guys got the chance. So come up with something new now.
Damn.
What?
Just that's cool. We can't open the gate.
It's not even that close, bro. He still has a whole foot to go.
What?
That's a foot.
These kids never drove in Brooklyn before. I'll tell you what. Last part of this whole process is routing his stars, his motor, his light engine into a proper space. So we're thinking of putting it in the trunk because that's the best way. So if you come over here, show them what's going on.
So we removed everything.
Our cables are gonna come from here down the C pillar and then into a hole in his shelf over there. So we're thinking somewhere right there. And that's going to come out into the trunk and we're gonna mount it somewhere in this area. So yeah, that's what we gotta do. I hole punch it from the top. I can see where I need to make the hole. There's no space because of the glass on that side. And I don't wanna pull an Akii windshield 2.0. So I'm gonna go from the bottom and drill our hole. And yeah, last integral step. Adam has created some type of elaborate contraption here. We hope it works and we pray for Isa's soul. That's it.
Did I hit my windshield?
No. Well, you would have felt it, and we would have heard it too. Simple. It's a good hole. Now we just gotta get that smooth. We've suffered 100 fatalities with our stars already, so I figured we should probably take as many measures as possible to have less happen. So I smoothed it out with the Dremel, and I also put this piece of suede around the hole. Our fiber optics are gonna go through this and not touch any of the metal. It's got flaps in it, so that should be good. Now we just gotta route this into the trunk, and now our engine. Chill out, slowly, take it. Right there, that's, can't move from there. Is that good? Mm-hmm. Enough room? Perfect, bro. We put it right there, literally in that corner. You'll be able to take your parents' but without the parcel shelf. Unless you want to be here for another 2 hours.
Yeah, we need the parcel stuff.
Alright, well, the rest of the footage is gone. The files were corrupted and we can't recover them. But what ended up happening was we finished up Isa's car. There he is. This is 2 days later, just for reference. And what we ended up doing was, after Awas drilled out the hole and we ran all the wires to the trunk, we went ahead.
It's a luxury car, man. You know, it locks into gear. You know,
Locks into gear. So what we went ahead and did was put back the entire interior, put back the headliner. Everything's all in now, all nice and beautiful and black. And if you would, please pop the trunk. And we have
don't mind the mess. As I said, it's 2 days after, so I've been doing stuff. So don't mind that.
He's a mechanic now.
Remember,
And
it's a daily, so I do daily things.
it's a daily, but what do we have?
We were able to mount the Malta to the side with what are they called? Command strips.
So the things that you would like use to hang, I believe, paintings and stuff, we used to mount the motor. And now, so you guys can all see the results that you guys were all anticipating. Isa, would you be so kind as to turn the lights on?
It got stars!
This looks phenomenal. I do apologize. All the footage that we took of us putting this in, it all went out. So thankfully they turned the lights on for us now. Thank you, building. I definitely Yeah, thank you. So what ended up happening was, you know, we put this all together, front seats, back seats, and the stars look phenomenal.
What's your favorite color, Adam?
I don't care what color it is. I don't
You look like a blue kind of guy, you know, or
He's a racer.
or orange. You glad? Oh, that's yellow. But you know, on the remote it's orange. I was gonna say orange. You glad we got stars? See, I pressed that one, the orange. But
I'm walking home. All right. So yeah, that basically concludes Issa's headliner and Starlights. If there's anything else you guys want to see, please let us know down below. And is there anything you'd like to say to the audience?
I think that's it. Interior swap, stars, and I'm happy with the interior. Now it's for external mods.
External mods. Wheels, wrap, new motor.
Okay, I don't know about that last part.
But yeah, this is all done. And we are very, very happy with the result.
Oh, you want to show them my only issue with the stars? So at nighttime, if you come here, you can see the sunroof. Yeah, my sunroof is not usable anymore. But you know, we'll have stars at least.
Car definitely looks funny for everybody else, but it's mostly garage. The cars aren't perfect, but they're ours.
Yeah, it's great.
It's great.
I love it. Now it's really a spaceship.
Now,
It's a spaceship, man.
he loves it. He
I
loves this
really
thing
do,
too much.
bro.
Riding in the night, twinkling above his head.
Come on, if you were a passenger and, you know, say we were riding at nighttime and I hit you with the Ls. How you like the stars? Oh!
I no longer trust Issa in the driving ability because this is how he decides to drive his car.
This is how you drive a boat.
By the way, this is eye level.
Yeah, you
I
just,
could see perfectly into his dash.
you gotta drive like this.
Ah, yeah, sorry. Alright, but that's enough. Please like and subscribe.